When I tell you now, say some people karma go always catch them. No matter what they do, karma go catch them. When you are romancing, dancing with the devil, eating with the devil, that devil will bounce back to you. See this Doris Ogala. His story not be here. In fact, watch this video.
Together with other pastors, up to 5 mega pastors were mentioned. He was seducing, and think of it, name it, is there. It happened. And this is so sad because these are people leading us spiritually. Anyway, I'm not going to say much. Just listen to the interview.
His name is Chris, but I should give him my number that he was going to call me. So I gave him my number, and that was it. So as soon as I left, me and Choma were talking. Choma said that she knows that guy. That the guy is a very big pastor. I said, I don't know him. So as we were talking, like 1 hour later, he now sent me a message and said, this is Chris. I didn't know he was him, but he said, hi, this is Chris. So as I looked at the message, I said, who is Chris? Someone said, I'm him. His name is Chris. So he now called. And I think he now called my number. And I said, how are you? When am I leaving Abuja? I told him. He said, okay, if I get to Lagos, I should call him. So I would see. So when I got to Lagos, he gave me an address in Ojodubega.
Yes.
They said that it was in the evening that he said I should come to the address. So when I took over, I got to that place. It happened that it was his church. He sent his pastor, Pastor Sylvester, to come and receive me. That was a night vigil. But when I got there, the vigil was already ending. It was around 12 midnight or 1, I don't think so. The Pastor Sylvester now took me to his office upstairs. The one was when we started talking. And he now said he liked me. I said, okay, so that was when he also found out that I was an Hollywood actor. And now talked. He said, okay, that I was going to come to visit him. That I was going to the village.
Yes.
That me too, am I going? I said, yes. This was the New Year crossover night.
Okay.
So yeah, that was why around after 12:01, that was when that thing happened. Then I said, okay, that they are going to the village. I told him, okay, that me too, I'm coming to the east. He said, okay, that when I get to the village, he will invite me to the house so I can meet his mother.
Yes.
So that was when I got to my place. He now sent me his address in their village. You will go from Okigwe. It's from Anambra, but you will go from Okigwe. His place is not far from Okigwe Road.
Okay.
So you pass through that Okigwe Road to his village. So he sent me the address. I now drove down to his village. There he introduced me to his mother, introduced me to his father. Then we all had food together in their house.
Yes.
Then stayed there for hours. We're just gisting, getting to know each other. And after that, he now sent his escort driver, his police escort.
Yes.
To carry me and drop me off, like to follow me behind for security and take me to Umaya. Visited him like 3 times in that village. So it was that period that we kissed for the first time in his village. And after that,
We're gonna start kissing from the village.
yes, that was, we didn't make love, but we kissed.
Okay.
So after that, he took me to the way he came back to Lagos after they finished the vacation, we were talking. He now gave me his house address, Unilage State. His house is in Unilage State, Ojodubega.
Yes.
So I went to his house. It was his sister's daughter that received me. Chizoba.
Okay.
Chizoba was the one who received me. Yes, and then I met his daughter, Chinyere, and I think the first and second daughter. Then the other one that is Abino too. So that was what happened. Then we now went upstairs to his room. We were not there that we now had sex. So subsequently, if I'm coming, so I became very close with the children, the daughter,
Yes.
So Chizoba is the one who receives me and all that. So Chizoba used to call me too. So we became family. So in between that relationship, we dated that year past. So at that, we were just dating. It was just, sometimes he would judge me at Marriott Hotel. He used to put me in Marriott Hotel. Most times, I would even invite me, I'll come to church. Even while in church, as he's preaching, if any usher come near me, he will use mic and even warn the usher. People should be careful with guests. Don't be going near. That's how jealous he is.
Okay.
He's that jealous. So we started dating. He said he doesn't have any other girlfriend. Because there was this girl they were accused. I saw online. Her name is Amaka. Even Choma Okoye also told me about the Amaka and her girlfriend. So when I asked him, he said no, that nothing like that happened.
Say not the data.
So even when the data, I'm saying not to say they are just giving false accusation. One time, if I came to that church, he raised money for that Amaka. It cost quarter between me and him. I said, why are you giving her that special treatment? He said, because she's just a loyal church member. Cannot even sleep with her. That she fat like that. How can he sleep with her? With all the fat everywhere. I did not even rate him. That of all the people that you want to sleep with, is that one that is fat and old. That was what he said. So after that, then even Chinyere Winifred, we have also had issues with Chinyere Winifred because Chinyere Winifred pastor, my husband is the pastor in that church. So, so he has also told me that Chinyere Winifred is my colleague.
Yes.
So he told me that Chinyere used to throw herself at him, but he doesn't want. That Chinyere used to bring so many of my colleagues to him that he rejects them. Yes, that he rejects them. So one time, one of my colleagues, this things happened between, as all this gist was between that 2017, 2018. All these things were just what we were normally discussed. 2018. Yes, so it was 2019 that the relationship paused when I wanted to get married and I told him. So he told me a lot of things and all that, but at the end of the day, when I wanted to get married, I told him I wanted to get married. He now said, okay, that I should wait for him. I said, no, my God, my mom is putting pressure. And this guy, I knew him before I even met him, that this guy had been on my neck, that he wanted me to marry him. In fact, it was short, I think it was that 2017 that I met Chris, shortly after my father died.
Yes.
After I met Chris, my father died. So then when I wanted to get married, I told him, and I said, okay, no problem. But that I'm breaking it out. But I said, my mom is on my neck, I should marry the guy and all that because the guy has been into my family. Then eventually, when I married the guy, Chris was not happy. So most times he will call me. I think I was saying, that video that I sent you, that was the video I sent you that I was touching my breast.
Yeah.
It was one who said I should touch myself. That was my husband's house. I was lying there. That's my husband's bed.
Yes.
Because Chris, I don't know what happened. When I married my husband, I told my husband before I married him that I actually do not have feelings for him. That I loved someone. My husband insisted that he wanted to marry me.
Okay. And explain to us, you not to like her like that. See, no, another person.
Yes.
Okay.
My husband insisted that he wanted to marry me. So he said, when in the marriage, love will come. When I got married to my husband, I was still in love with Chris.
Okay.
And my husband then was also not good to me. Most of that is why.
What do you mean by your husband then not still good to you? So that we will feel your way.
After I married my husband, when a man has chased you for a long time and eventually married you, my husband was obsessed with me when he was chasing me. I eventually married me. He treated me on the night of our marriage. Because my husband bought a car for me before we got married. He bought a car for me. The night of our marriage, he beat me up. After our traditional marriage, he beat me up. So I left. I even left. So the marriage was a toxic one. My husband used to beat me in their village, drag me on the ground. So it was in between off and on. When I married my husband, I never allowed him to touch me. When he wants to touch me, I didn't have feelings. And when he wants to touch me, sometimes he struggles. So I deprived him of sex most times. Okay. My mind was somewhere else.
Which is crazy.
So most times he forces to even make love to me. To make love to me, it's force. Sometimes he will rape me. I won't call it rape, but he forced himself to make love. So it was in that process, we were back and forth. Sometimes he would beat me because of it. That is the only thing that made him angry. He would beat me because of it. So it became very toxic. And I couldn't force it because I didn't have feelings for him. And I told him.
Okay.
So we're doing that back and forth. My husband now started, he was already a womanizer before I even married him. But that was a part of the reason why I lost feelings for him. Even prior before the marriage or before I even met Chris. I knew him before that, but I lost feelings. So he now started carrying women. 2 months into the relationship, started bringing women. If I go to film, he will bring women into the house. Long story short, he eventually got one pregnant.
Okay.
And that time we had issues. I traveled. When I came back, I didn't even come back. It was one that called me that someone is pregnant for him. He didn't want to marry the girl. He was begging I should come back. I told Chris, see what's going on. And I want to go back to my husband. He didn't like it, but I eventually went back. When I got there, Chris called me and was crying That was the chat I sent you where he said it was not okay. It was that he didn't expect me to do that. That was that chat. Then he started crying that I shouldn't have gone back to my house. He told me to wait. That when I got married to the man, that he felt so bad. When he saw that I left, that he was happy. Now I've gone back again. So when I got back, I thought that my husband was going to change. No, my husband, even when I got back, I met the lady with the child and her mother inside the house with the newborn baby. I told them to leave the house. My husband sent them away. But that was not okay because he continued beating me. In fact, the beating became worse. That was January. I came back December 2021. Then January 2022, he started beating me. So it was that time that he was beating me that me and Chris was not talking on the phone.
Okay.
So the last
Now that time,
beating was
online.
Yes. So that was that time he now beat me. The last beating he gave me, blood gushed out of my nose. Chris said I should carry my bag and leave the house, that he was going to marry me. So that was when I now left. Yes. So I carried
for your marriage. Say, okay.
Say make I not even carry anything. Say make I just come out that he will marry me. Because that day I showed him the blood.
Yes.
So I came, I went straight to his house. We now made love.
That day?
No, that I traveled flew to Lagos. My arrival in Lagos, I went straight to his house. We made love. I should tell my people to go and return my bride price.
Yes.
So my people now, I told my mom I wasn't going to marry again and everybody. So my people now called my husband to return my bride price. My husband refused. But eventually they dropped the bride price with the lady that has baby for him. So that was it. So that's how me and Chris now started again. Before I now got pregnant, I sent it to him.
Which year did this one now? Which year?
2022.
2022.
That 2022, that love making that we did, I was pregnant. So I told Chris. I think that was the 2021. No, 2022. This thing happened in 2021, ending of 2022. But I know that in between that time, that was when I left my marriage. So that 2021 ending or 2022, that was when I left my marriage. So when I got pregnant, I sent him the pregnancy test. I didn't say anything. Then within around 1 month, 2 months of that pregnancy, I miscarried it. So it was when I miscarried it that when I went for evacuation, it was my friend that videoed. Even that video, I can show you. I will send you the original video with my friend's voice where she said, "This one is for Oga." Because my friend knew I was going out with Chris. When they were doing evacuation, when you miscarry, they will take you to hospital. They will evacuate the remains of the miscarriage. So when she videoed, I now sent it to Chris. Now, the reason why, now we'll get to that part, between that 2022, that this Chris now approached me. Professor started calling Chris out. Chris now approached Professor from South Africa.
Yeah.
So Chris now said I should follow Professor out to find out why he was calling him out. Okay. Everything was okay between me and Chris. We're still loving. We're still very much in love. So when I went to Professor, I told him my name is Chioma Johnson. I'm calling him. I called him with an American number. I said I'm calling him from the US. That I saw he called Pastor Chris out. What is the issue? So Professor told me, and I found out that Professor didn't have much on Chris Okafor.
Yes.
I came back, I told him that he didn't have much on you. He said, okay. Then 1 week later, Professor started calling Jeremiah out over the missing child. Baby testimony.
Baby testimony, yeah.
Yes. Then Chris now said, I think Chris and Jeremiah now approached me.
Okay.
Called me on 3-way call. I should, since I have established a relationship with Professor, I should go back to him and know why he's doing that to Jeremiah, whether he wanted money or he wanted, or what was the whole reason of calling Jeremiah out. So I followed, initially I told Prophet, I told Chris, I won't do it. Me, I don't know your friend. And me, I don't like this thing. He said, no, if I love him, I should. I quote him directly, what he used. If you love me, Didi, do it for my friend. He's my brother.
Yes.
That was when I now went to Prophet. And then they gave me a plan. They said I should seduce Prophet.
So you seduce him?
And make him fall in love with me. Yes, okay. I should seduce Prophet and make him fall in love with me. I should make him all the promises in this world, so which was what I did. I engaged Prophet, who started talking. While we were talking, we made him all the promises in this heaven and earth. Prophet now fell and now trusted me more.
Yeah.
So while Prophet was talking with me, the case of the testimony came, Ruth Matthew. They said Jeremiah arrested Ruth Matthew. So Prophet now said, can I help to release Ruth Matthew? That they took her to Abuja, that the case that came and all that. That was when I said, okay, now I told them that Prophet said I should go and release Ruth Matthew. So that was why I went to Abuja during that case. Went to the police station and saw Ruth Matthew. So when I saw that he was a cripple, I came back to Chris and Jeremiah and I said, sorry, I will not be able to hurt this woman. If your issue is to arrest Chris, I arrest Profess. Let's deal with Profess. This woman is a cripple. Don't arrest her again. So that was when they said, okay, that they are not after, but I should just find out what is the connection between the lady and Profess.
Okay.
So, which is the case of Ruth is something I would tell you some other time, but I'm just summarizing it.
More just summarize and they go first.
Yeah, so in summary, they used me to set Profess up. First money they sent to Profess was $3,000. They said I should lure him to Nigeria.
Yes.
So, and it was Chris that sent that money. I sent you the screenshot where he forwarded me the receipt. So it was Chris that sent that money.
$3,000.
Yes, at that time, me and Prophet was agreeing that they will come to Nigeria.
Yes.
So eventually, while we were also doing that, Prophet now sent me to Apostle Johnson Suleiman.
Yes.
To also tell me that Otobo wants to come and do interview on his page, that I should give him bill if he doesn't want Otobo to come. I should give Suleiman bill 30 million naira. So it was when he said me to Suleiman that I
say when you go meet Suleiman, say Stephen Tobo won't go do live for a page. So if Suleiman no wants me Stephen Tobo to make a Suleiman 30 meters. And left where put the hammer for this one now, I don't know.
So I went to Suleiman, but when I reached out to Suleiman, I told him, sir, this is who I am. And I am not really working for Prophet. I am here in defense of your colleagues, Prophet Jeremiah and Chris. Now, Prophet has sent me to come and blackmail you and collect money. I want you to insult me and Prophet. I will record it and send to him. Embarrass us, which Suleiman did. He now told me that it's not even about pretending that he's going to address Prophet. He now sent me a court document where he has restricted or some YouTubers, and also show me the Prophet's name, sent it to me. So I went back to the Prophet. I said, the man knows about you. That the man is angry. The man said he will arrest you. So that was how that one. When I sent to Prophet that court case, he just did not talk about Suleiman again. And we continued to be the testimony matter. So it was that thing I told Suleiman. Suleiman now told Cassie. Cassie now went and exposed me. Because to Prophet that I am not who I think I am, that they are using me to lure him. So that was why Prophet did not come to Nigeria. Though he did not believe them 100%, but he did not come to Nigeria. So later, Prophet now said he had personal vendetta between Iginla, Idahosa, Chris, Suleiman, and Jeremiah.
5 of them.
That they planned to arrest him with J. Israel.
Yes.
But that arrest, him and J. Israel formulated it. And J. Israel told him to disable his page to pretend like he has been arrested so that they can collect the money, which J. Israel collected money. That was his personal vendetta. Yeah. So that was his own personal vendetta with these pastors. He said I should arrange a 3-way course so that for now, profess now, me and him, he calls it street. Me and him, we are now running street. He said he's training me on the business we should be doing. I'll be the one to be going forefront to be collecting money from pastors. That was Prophet. For him now, we are a couple. We're already in love, so he trusts me. So he now said I should arrange a meeting between all these pastors so that they could discuss what he needs to do them. If they want him to stop, that they will pay him money. So that I went back to Chris, and Chris made that 3-way call. The people in that call was Bishop Idahosa, Chris' friend.
Yes.
And Chris Okafor with the Prophet. Prophet now narrated why did they arrest him and all that. So at the end of the day, they now Idahosa now told Prophet, because Idahosa was afraid. He now told Prophet how they planned their arrest, how many of them who put money and all that. They now started pleading with Prophet After that, they didn't pay for, they apologized to him, they left the call. The professor said I should approach them to pay him, and they should pay him $200,000 before he will $200,000 before he will leave them.
Okay.
So when I now told, in fact, before this whole thing started, I told Chris that I won't do this thing if my lawyer is not involved. But I thought the way the whole world was on that matter, and it has to do with a missing child. So I told them I will not continue this if my lawyer is not involved, if the police is not involved, and all that. So they involved my lawyer, involved their.
These now pastors, one that they look up to. Now they hear story. My friend always they talk one word. You see, person wey shook am for snake, go talk the story for himself. He go talk the story of the snake too, how the snake they bite him. And be this one. Well done. Passe. Una the dagger.